Hello, my beautiful people. Today is October the 7th, 6:08, and I'm back with another video. This video is really just a thought-provoking video. I would like to extend some sympathy to the goddesses here on Gaia, and understand. Maybe I give a lot of sympathy to the goddesses. I don't know. But I feel like I don't give enough. So, excuse me if I'm yarning. I'm just a little tired. I don't know why. Maybe I should make me some coffee. But nonetheless, this video was provoked brought up because I was scrolling through Instagram and I just came across this random girl page. Excuse me. You know how sometimes Instagram will put like an account with just a small amount of viewers or a small amount of followers. I'm sorry. We'll put like an account with a small amount of followers in front of you. So that's what happened. It was an account with a small amount of followers, but I guess she came out with a video that that a lot of people caught on to. So it was like one video, but her account was small. But I ended up scrolling through her account or whatever, and I just saw, first of all, it was a sad account. It was a sad video, like she was going through stuff. And it was something where her baby daddy had 12, I don't know if y'all seen it, her baby daddy had 12 daughters, but won't talk to her one son or something. I didn't watch the video. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch the video or anything. I just read the caption. I read her bio. So I don't know what happened, but all I know is I seen her account and I was scrolling through it, and it was a very sad account, to say the least, and a lot of videos she was crying. And then I got to one video and she was trying to show off her hair. And then she went like down, like, which I'm guilty of doing this, right? I've done this before in the past. So she's like this, and she's like showing off her hair, whatever, and then she goes down all the way to her butt, and then you can't even see her hair no more. So it's like, was you really trying to show your hair? And then people in the comments, like, one girl comment was like, it's sad to see our women have to think that you have to show your ass to get attention and things like that. And I definitely resonated with the girl comment, you know, from someone who's been over-sexualized and who posted a lot of sexualized videos and pictures. Still, this is something that still caught my attention, because I think there is no longer a line between a sex worker and just a normal being. And I'm going to talk about more than one topic, because I do want to talk about this succubus energy that a lot of men in this conscious community try to say, like, oh, women are just succubus and all of that stuff. All of these women are not succubus, okay? And this video irritated my soul, because it's like, you're not selling anything, sweetheart. Like, you don't have no OnlyFans. You're not an escort. You're not any type of sex worker. So why are you showing, like, why? And then that just brought up in my head, like, how a lot of women are literally just insecure. And they think that that's just all they have to offer. And it goes deep. But it just really just irritates my soul scrolling through Instagram and seeing girls who do not have an OnlyFans, who are not trying to feed their families, and who are not trying to, you know, I guess, make it in this world financially, and still taking explicit photos. Because it's just like, what's the point? What are you gaining from it? I definitely understand women who do it when it's their job and it's their career. But the women who's not in the industry, what's the reason? What is the reason? So I came to the conclusion that, I came to a few conclusions, okay? But first, let's start off with this. A lot of these women are not succubus. A lot of these women are not sirens. A lot of these women are just insecure. A lot of these women see how men are over sexualized and how men go for the women with the big butt and go for the women that show less clothes. So then, you know that song by Jasmine Sullivan, you know I'll be some make a hoe out of me, and basically she's saying like go to the bathroom and come back and go clean up that mess. He also used the bathroom on one thing. Close the door. Make sure you close the door. But yeah, and it's like a hoe I'll be. But a lot of women see that that's what men like. Like it's really a two-way street here. We can't put the blame on nobody because it's really a two-way street here. Because even though men say that's not what they like, but that's what they give the attention to. You that's what the pictures you like. You like the pictures when a woman is showing their ass. You subscribe to a couple girl OnlyFans. Like, come on. So let's not deny that we both push this narrative, men and women. We both push this narrative, and I'm not even talking about any other race. I'm talking about us brown people, us highly melanated beings. So yeah, and another thing that I want to say, I don't think it's a lot to say about this video because it's pretty much cut and dry, like, you know what I'm saying? But I am gonna just give a few of my opinions. One thing about it is that from a very early age, us women, we're not taught the game. We're not taught how to be a lady. We're not taught anything like that. All we're taught is that, you know, cook for your man, clean for your man, satisfy your man, and blah, 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 blah. Nothing is really taught to us. Like, there's a lot of men from experience and what I've viewed. There's a lot of men who sat down with their uncles, who sat down with their daddies, and they've been taught the game. They've been taught, you know, how to take advantage of women. And it's sad because then you have a lot of women who don't know their power because they're not taught, and they're just basically just doing what they feel is right or doing what they feel like a man wants or what a man desires. And we can't deny that a lot of men desire sexualized women nowadays, and that's fucking true. But I think that's let me get back on topic because I think that's just a little off topic. But I can see that a lot of women who post these explicit pictures or videos, whether it's twerking and all of that, they're trying to appeal to the male gaze. They can say, oh, it's feminism. Oh, you know, we don't do things for men, but we have to be honest with ourselves. Like, yes, we do. And I went from, see, I was a real siren, like real succubus energy. I mean, I'm coming for your soul, baby. Like, and there's only a few of us. There's only a few of us that actually know what they're doing and actually is in control of it. And I think that's the difference between a siren and a woman that's just literally just insecure and just trying to appeal to the male gaze. Like, because they deep down, they want a man to love them and cherish them and do all of that. And they think that this is the way that they're going to get it. With it's not true. Like, and I say that I used to have real succubus energy because, like I said in a few videos back, like I used to meditate. I used to close my eyes. First of all, I used to take baths with things that I concocted with like Jezebel oils and things like that. And I would close my eyes and I would just imagine men bow down at my feet. Whenever I was to have any type of interaction, like sexual interaction with the man, I'm in my head. Like, I am taking the soul out of this man. Like, you are mine. And even though he's not mine, meaning like a monogamous relationship, I mean, like, I own you. I have your soul. Like, I am replenishing this man. You will do what I say. Like, you are now my slave. Like, real energy, instead of like laying down like, oh, I hope he likes me after this. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I was really, whenever I used to go to a bar, like, I had intentions in my head. I knew what I was doing. I knew what I came for. I knew how to talk. I knew how to look at a guy. I knew exactly how to give off that sexual energy. But still at the same time, I didn't have, because I don't want y'all to get the wrong impression. I didn't have to have sex with this guy. I did not. Only time I had sex with a guy is if I felt the need to, if I felt called to do so. But a lot of times I could just give off that energy, and a lot of times I could just give off that energy, and like, a man can do what I say. You know what I'm saying? In my head. Like, there's been times that I have, excuse me for getting loud right now, because this is a conversation that I'm just tired. Excuse me. I'm just tired of having to continue to repeat things to my son, which I know he understands what I am saying. He definitely understands. He picks and chooses. And I try to tell him, now is not the time. Like, we are in the middle of some real deep shit, and it's time to start preparing. So you need to be able to understand what I am saying. And when I ask you to do something, I need it to be received, and I need you to do it. Like, when I ask for privacy, I need privacy. And I don't want nobody to say anything about that, because point blank period, I am the only one raising my son. There is no father figure in his life. So unfortunately, I have to play both for those roles. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen someone who has a mother and a father, or if you see a dynamic, a mother and a father, the mother can be the more nurturing one. And as soon as when the father step in, it's like, and tells you to be quiet or do this and do that, and they hurry up and do it. I have to give off that energy too, even though that's not my natural energy. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, I have to raise my voice sometimes, because my soft voice don't work. Sometimes I have to do manly things because they just don't work. But that's another topic for another time. I don't want nobody to be thinking anything like, oh, she mean to him or blah, blah, blah. But point blank period, I am the only one raising my son. So I have to, you know what I'm saying? I have to play that man role. And sometimes it's not received because I'm not a man, and I don't have that masculine, that super masculine energy that when they speak will make a child shut up and be quiet and listen up. So sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I have to use other tactics. But give me privacy. Go. Out of the kitchen. But yeah, so I don't know. Okay, anyway. So, lost my train of thought. Oh, so, I need you guys to be able to identify. I don't need y'all to be able to identify, but it would be nice for you guys to be able to identify when a woman is just a hurt woman trying to go along with the times, and when a woman is real succubus energy. I was taking the souls out these niggas. And what made me stop is I seen how it's a bunch of different, it's not one reason that I stopped. It's a bunch of different reasons why I stopped. But I definitely seen, especially in 2020, I guess maybe when people had a lot more time on their hands, or maybe when people got the unemployment and the stimulus checks, my audience changed, and I started seeing a lot of brown young boys, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to take your soul. Like, you haven't even started. When I was in the strip club, it was more older guys, and I honestly didn't feel bad about it, because I was like, whatever. I felt like they got what was coming for them. I don't know. Now that I'm in a different mindset, I understand how different things are passed down and you know what's going on. But then I didn't. I was like, they deserve it. Bitch, your soul is mine. And I knew how to identify a weak man. I knew how to identify a weak man, and I could identify your weakness. I mean, I was a goat at my job. Like, I was a goat. I mean, I can go in a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. In the middle of the... I done went to my grandmother, where my grandmother stayed, in the middle of the country. Next town, about 20 minutes away. Small little city. Nothing out there. Every bar, probably everybody know each other at the bar. Or at the bars and things out there. And I could pick out men and get exactly what I wanted from them. And then whenever I leave, have them begging for me to come back and not have sex with them. And I put this shit on everything. I'm really not even... I really wasn't... When it came to my job, I really wasn't having sex with a lot of the men that I met. I would have outside relationships with men that is definitely, it's not in exchange of anything, as far as like they're not giving me money or anything like that. And that's who I would have sex with. But when it comes to that, when it comes to the job, I understood how important it was to not have sex with them, especially if you wanted to get what you wanted. Like once you gave your goodies up, then it's over. I understood that from a job point of view. When you're in the sex industry and you're trying to be a sugar baby or anything like that, I understood that from that point of view. And I definitely didn't, I never understood it from a relationship point of view. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was trying to build a relationship with a guy, that definitely, all my finesse tactics kind of like went out the way. Because I just wanted to build a relationship where I could be my true authentic self and didn't have to finesse. So that's why I was just like, whatever. It has to be a mixture of the two, though. I have to be able to use my tactics and then also, you know what I'm saying? But when the age got lower, I started to feel bad. I started to feel really, really, really bad about it. I'm like, I'm destroying these guys, especially when they're younger. I'm like, damn, I'm destroying them. And this is sad. And I don't believe in karma, like the traditional karma, but I'm like, the universe just works in weird and mysterious ways. I'm like, this could really topple over to my son, or my vision of men is just going to be so tainted. I'm never going to be able to have a normal relationship. So I definitely had to cut that out. Divine timing. I cut it out just in the right time. But yeah. So you guys have to identify a lot of these women that even if they showing ass, even if they twerking and all that stuff, they're not succubus. They're insecure. They're trying to appeal to what they think men want. Point blank, period. Even if she say she is, these hoes don't really know how to finesse. Because on the other end, they all up on the other people thing, trying to, can you teach me how to? Bitch, because to a real siren, that shit comes natural. So a bitch that really put in a work, that shit comes natural. Like, it's like a character that you have to embody. And a lot of these women, they're not embodying the character. So they're not gonna, they're just being themselves and just switching up the way that they act. And it doesn't work like that. You have to embody that character. Like, the shit gets deep. You have to take on that energy. You have to really bring it to life. Like, it's kind of like being possessed, to be honest. Like right now, the way that I am right now, I could never do the things. Like, it surprises me how I used to do those things, because right now I could never do it. I can't go out and talk a guy out of $500, $1,000 from just meeting him, cash apping me, saying something like, oh, like, my phone is broke, and you know, and like, getting his attention sexually without talking about sex. Cause you know what I'm saying, I wasn't talking about sex. It was just the energy. It's just the yeah, like it's just subtle things. Like it's just subtle things that you do. I can't explain it. And then I say also it's the energy that you embody that take over these men, you know what I'm saying, that get them in a gaze. And like now I can't do it. Honestly, men rarely talk to me because I don't give off that energy anymore. The energy I give off now is definitely totally different. So yeah, it just don't happen for me anymore. So yeah, I think that's the end of this video. Like I don't know, like what else do y'all have to say about it? Like what's y'all opinion on it? Why do y'all think so many women are showing ass and titties and twerking on Instagram or on social media, period, and not even getting paid for it? They don't have an OnlyFans or anything like that. So why do you think they continue to do it? Or why do you think their reasoning behind it? I'm interested to hear you guys' opinion. So yeah, it's just dialogue. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Wait, peace.